My mic wasn't on. Damn it. I was muted this entire time. Damn it. As expected of a master. No, I was muted the entire time. And why did my mic reset again? Testing. Okay. It's OBS messed up my settings again. Well, now let's work out the details and actually start the operation with reshift. This wouldn't be the first time you face a dragon or a dragon's relay case. In fact, I might even say that I'm used to it. This time, however, we may be looking at it from the dragon side, which is different from the past. At the moment, we don't know what it's like inside the singularity, or even what will happen, but I'm not talking about Elizabeth's party, but it's because of the bias in the direction of the participants. I believe that members are selected who can handle various situations and whose roles do not overlap. Hope everyone will join forces and do their best. Why does Windows keep messing up my audio files on Discord and OBS? It's really annoying. The reshape is a success. How are the surroundings? A cave, probably a tutorial cave. I don't know what the tutorial means, but it is a nondescript cave. Huh? What is this direction? Servant like or not? Do you see anything strange nearby? Well, nope, there seems to be nothing unusual. I don't see any patients with bizarre or interesting disease. The only thing here is what you expect to find in a cave. A cold rock face and a big egg. Yes, about as big as a big egg, huh? Yes, it looks like an egg in a nest of some kind. Oh, cute. Something has hatched. Looks like a junior dragon or something similar. Oh my, he's cute. But being the first monster you encounter in the tour cave. I feel sorry for him, but I wonder if he's destined to be the first experience it after all. She was just born, you know. Hi, wait. Please wait. Please save my life. Please save my life. A girl in a recruit suit. Who are you? Well, wait a minute. I'm not suspicious. My name is uh your name is Bisakone. I'm a local dragon from the Milan area. Oh wait, Bishone in Milan means I know. I lived there once, but this? Well, a picture appeared in the air. Amazing. So hey, it's embarrassing to look at it like this, but yeah. Well, I guess that's me, right? Da Vinci, what is this painting? This is a coat of arms of Duchy of Milan that once exists. It said that the design was inspired by an old tale. Near Milan, there was a bad snake or dragon that eats people. It's a simple story that ancestors of Visconti family, who later became the Dukes of Milan, defeated them. The name of the monster was depicted on the coat of the arms Bishone. Huh? You look like a quiet person, but you do what you have to do, don't you? I don't remember much about the past, but I'm embarrassed. It's an old story that could be anywhere in Europe. I'm not interested in the continent. It's important to know why that snake is here. I would also like to know what that little thing is. Why, you may ask. I just found myself here and I don't know anything. I didn't want to go outside because it might be dangerous, and I didn't want to get it was created again. I was just hiding in this cave for now and thinking about what to do now. What about the egg? Do you lay them? No, 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 no way! I'm a flower mating single. This girl is crazy, but you will listen to me. I'm willing to listen to anything. Well, one inclusive, so kind. This is the kind of person I would want as my boss. No, 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 oh, this egg was spontaneously laid at the same time I came into existence here. It was next to me as a matter of course. I don't have a clue about the logic, but I understand it sensibly. This is me. What do you mean? Well, in a sense, I am here talking to you now. Am an alter ego or a shadow. It's like the movements and thoughts are independent, and it's not like one is controlling the other. We are one here. I feel like maybe if I die, she would die too, and vice versa, so we share life. Like, well, that's an unusual case. I wonder why I was there as an egg, and why it suddenly hatched. I don't know what to expect, but that's about it. For now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oops, it came this way. Oh no, I can't feel your palm. I'm laughing so hard. The master didn't seem to realize, but he also shares some of the senses. Oh, I'm afraid to confirm this with life and death in my hands. Can I have one from here as well? Well, me, or rather, the girl, you won't kill me, right? I won't, okay? Thank goodness, I thought I was going to be exterminated again. I thought I was screwed when suddenly I was confronted with a sword or something. Oh, I'm sorry. I was just trying to make a brave move, you know? I didn't really want to beat him, either. It seems I was traumatized by the extermination. I want to live a safe and stable life for as long as possible. So yes, I like to get a job at a decent place and live sheltered by something big, sort of. Is that why it's recruiting suit? By the way, what kind of people are you all? It isn't fair to ask only one side. Let me explain about this one as well. Kaudia, an organization with deep pockets that will hire even snakes and dragons. That's the kind of company I was looking for. I have been a fan of your company for a long time. Lie. I know this is out of the loop, but may I answer? I want to work for your company. For a safe, secure, and stable life, no more being it was created by the knights. Don't worry, I don't eat people anymore. I mean, I don't think I ate them in the past either. What do you do, Master? Resource wise, not that I care again for it, but I can manage it at least. A temporary contract. I'll leave the decision to Yuki. She doesn't seem like a bad guy. Best regards. Yay, I got a job. Squeaky. No, provisional contract means it might still be like a trial period. There's always the possibility of a contract termination. Be on guard, Bichone. But anyway, yay. Cute. So you'll be the shield, since you seem to be sturdy. I'll be the attacker. Yes, let me introduce myself again. My name is Elizabeth Bravery. Brave. A brave man who cries in an idol, of course, a dragon. If you do your job as a shield properly, I will invite you to my chateau as a reward. Good luck with that. A dragon with a castle, that's amazing, eh? I call you Eli-chan senpai. Senpai, senpai, sounds good, I'll allow it. If you haven't any problems with Kaido style dragon life, that's for hope. I'll blow any worries away with a song. I'm a senpai, so I'll be lowering the cost of his ticket. You're a good singer, I'm looking forward to it. I'll give you earplugs later. What do you mean? I mean, in a medical sense, treatment is important, but the perspective of prevention is equally important. My name is Asakulius. I'm a doctor. There's a little creature over here. Looks healthy for the time being. From the looks of it, it does not seem to be a born again perfect being. The fragility of newborn is apparent. You must take care of yourself. I'll take care of myself, but you must take care of yourself too. A doctor seems to be used to dealing with snakes. They are dependable. By the way, you were mossing earlier, weren't you? It was an angle and momentum I had never seen before. Is there any scratch on that I haven't seen before? Or not? Damn, boring. Why do you suddenly click your tongue? I am Medusa, I have nothing special to say. Best regards, henceforth. But, director, this decent woman Aura definitely saw her as a department head. I am not a department head. Okay, director. And here is Master Yuki. Yuki. It's kind of like you have the authority to make decisions in the field, and everyone seems to be relying on you. I saw him as my unit supervisor, the most important person in the room. And the way he stroked me, he was so good at it. Ugh. I know. No, it's too early to think about salary. We'll do our best and look forward to your continued employment. Alright, now that we have more friends, let's go outside. Do you know where the exit is? Of course, this way, please. It looks like you got out safely. What is the atmosphere like? So far, so normal. Normal, huh? Some disease appears completely normal from the outside. How quickly the doctor can detect this is probably the key to success. As for me, I will say that I have smell a snake. I don't know where it came from. From everywhere, I can assure you that it smells from everywhere, even from the soil. This is a feature of this singularity. The sky is seemingly normal, but I can't help but feel a bad feeling in the wind. It's hard to tell exactly from here, but there may be some toxicity mixed in with the clouds. It would be best not to fly with Pegasus. Let's see here what's happening if you output supply topographic data. Eh? Da Vinci Girl. I see, I thought it didn't seem like a normal place given the nature of the singularity, but that's what I thought. I'll show you a map that I searched and found lies. I hope you'll be amazed. This is not an honest land. It's like the body of a giant snake, the earth built on top of it. Eh? We're on Snake Island. This singular seems to be a rather special environment. Now it's the ground on top of the snake. Lore of giant serpents exists in many places, including Jormungandr, the world serpent spoken of in Norse mythology. What does this have to do with this land? I don't know, I guess it's not clear at this stage. We will have to explore various possibilities on our sites and have them actually gather information locally as well. This is the only policy I can offer at this time. Sorry for being so vague. No problem. Bishone, do you know anything about the geography in this area? Sorry, I have no idea. I was scared that I hid in the cave with the eggs for a long time. In the first place, how is it that you, as a servant and dragon egg, which says it shares life, exist at the same time? Once again, externity, is it something's the norm in the singularity? I'm sorry, director. I don't know. I never met anyone else. I don't know. Q. Not at all. Son of Apollo, if you're a medical god, shouldn't you know about these cases? Even the best doctors have to deal with cases they have never seen before. First, we have to determine if it's a disease that needs to be cured. Right now, all we can do is observe. Or rather, stop calling me that. Especially, don't mention the name of that god. It is offensive. It says medical god in a database or something. Nope, I don't like it. Sure, but not enough to get mad at the face of it. I can see the irony in the fact that even I, who mocked Hades and was shot by Zeus and treated as a god, this is enough to tell you how helpless God is. No, that's because it was said in treatment of the sun god's genealogy. I know I did. Apologies for treating it as a genealogy of Apollo. You suddenly became very perceptive. What's wrong? Because I agree with you that God is a responsible being. I don't want to turn a blind eye to that. I would be denying my senses as well. Come to think of it, you're one of those who had your destiny derailed by Poseidon and Athena. Alright, I admit it. We are similar in that regard. There is room for alliance. Yes, I agree. We should at least help facilitate the work here. The two of them shaking hands firmly. This is a mythical scene. I still refuse to do so because this is not the same thing. Ah, I don't know about you, but two people who are good at their jobs are fighting over the pressure of pride and opinions. I saw it as such an exchange, and it's cool. Yeah, not even close. What was that little bumpy? Sometimes there's our earthquakes. They are usually small, but the size of the ones we are experiencing now. The ground, is it like a snake rivering or something like that? More movement, depending on the case. I still don't know how much information. Can you move on for now? It's still vague, but at least we are able to detect the town-like response. Let's aim there for now. First town, I'm on it. You might encounter some monsters along the way, but they're all Zags anyway, so I'll take care of them. I'll take care of them. I'm not going to tell you leave it all up to me, okay? It's the wizard's job to do the range attack. Just a snake with no intelligence seems to be a native of this land. Perhaps startled by the current earthquake, they jump out of the forest. He seems to be in a temper. If it's going to attack me, I'll just have to deal with it. I'm not the type of person who's good at battles. Now I know fetching tea is a newcomer's job, right? As a temporary new employee who's on merit his energy, I will do my best. Oh, I'm dangerous over here, so leave the little dragon to me. Yes, I look forward to working with you. Yippee. Why is a single target? I suddenly remember the feeling of foreign objects screwed into your body. The taste of cold, hot iron lumps. How could you let this happen? I was just struggling to stay alive. Was there a possibility that this would not happen? There was. What was it like? What else was possible? How should I have lived? I don't know. I don't even. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, the only thing that etched deep inside me was the feeling that I didn't want to be exterminated. How long it had remained. I can't help it because it hurts so much. It's very painful. That's how big it is. It's almost as if the only thing that remains of their story is that how they were exterminated. For me, I'm a monster, like a being man with no name. Well, I do have a name, in case you were wondering. But I thought about it in a way that I didn't understand, and I thought I saw a little something like clue. Maybe it was created because it was a bad snake in a bad way of life. Then it's the other way around. Just live properly. So here's the question: what is the definition of live properly? The answer came to me as somewhat suddenly and from somewhere. At least if you become a respectable member of society. Wouldn't that be a proper way to live? Then there is no other option. I am now the best hope for not being excluded. Fortunately, I feel that I was able to stand on the doorstep of that. I was put in the company of good people. After all, a recruit suit is good, great. Just by wearing it, you look like a proper person. But don't let your guard down. I think I am a newcomer, or rather, I'm still in sort of hands-on position. I have to do my best to promote myself as best as I can, so I don't get fired. Even. What can I do? A mere monster who gets beaten up. Is there anything we can do to help? Or in the future, is something going to be able to be done? There's no one who could tell me the answers to that question. So I stopped thinking. So I know it's not good as my bloodbath. If you want to take care of your skin in Korea, the best place to go is Cleopatra's Pacific Salon. I haven't been here, but that's a snake type thing too, so I don't think you have to worry about it. I see, memo, and thanks for the useful information, Ellie Senpai. I heard that earlier. But still, are you alright, manager? You seem to be at home a little late. Don't worry, even if she's not an assassin, Medusa is the most stealthy of the party. Tall, but how to hide? It's like they know how to hide. Oh yes, I invite you, tall, slender, and stylish. Oh, but it's probably best not to say too much in her presence, because she seems a little concerned about it. Really, even though it's cool. Who's a big girl? That's right. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been dissed by anyone other than my sisters, so it is a little refreshing. I didn't mean any disrespect. Yes, it's rather complimentary, it's true. Phew. Welcome back, Medusa. Yes, thank you for your time. No more injuries or illness, it seems. Don't say that like it's a shame. So how did it go? In conclusion, there seemed to be no clear danger to the town ahead. Most of the town's inhabitants had a special appearance, though. What's your special appearance? It would be faster to see it in person. But not so, because there are also zero residents who resemble normal human beings. It's unlikely that they will attack us for our appearance if we go there. Although the possibility of exclusion for other reasons cannot be ruled out. Let's just go for now. That's right, we can't go on like this for here. We can't completely eliminate our risk, and we may have to separate the two somewhere out. Yes, I am. Everyone, please exercise due caution in your contacts. It's a lizard man. What is this? They're full of human-like dragon. Not even dinosaur humans. As I guess so. Snake dragon people, let's say. In Europe, there is a tradition of dragon people, and in Asia, statue of dragons kings are dragons with human-like bodies. Sometimes they are portrayed looking like. In creative fantasy, you also see them with names like Lizard Man or something like that. Whether it's a scago neck, snake, or dragon. Anyway, in this singularity, these scaled humanoids intelligence are building towns and living there. The cultural level doesn't seem to be that high, but there seems to be some kind of unique cultural style. What are those wooden structures placed on the side of the road? Is it some kind of help device? I think I've seen it in a Kung Fu movie. Yeah, I'm a little Lang Yen Domri, and I'm a Out Chu. I've seen you do that before. Phew, oh dear, I'm tired from hunting. Let's take a break. It seems to be taking a break from being entangled in the wooden structure. It must be kind of a bench for them to rest for their long, slender, snake-like bodies and entangle. I think so, but I was right about the health equipment. Interesting. By the way, aren't we kind of conspicuous? It's like they are staring at me. Because our skin to scale ratio is what it is, let alone that little dragon. I should at least move my tail to show that I'm not suspicious. I'll be shooting at you too. Ah, yes. I'm a fellow dragon. I'm not suspicious, tapping the ground with her tail. But flippy floppy flop. You have a surprising good sense of rhythm. That movement and sound is useful for something. I have an idea. How about a tail dance instead of a tap dance? Maybe during the interlude of a song, instead of a clapping or something, maybe we could join in with the backing dancer, you know? Alright, to smash them. It's a great way to show off your friends and kill two birds with one stone. Flatten, flatten. How can a person without a tail? During our prior repercussions, we also saw a more human-like type of inhabitant with a few scales on his skin. You just don't happen to see it now. I don't think you need to worry too much about it. Yes, I know, they stop at the entrance to town and make all this noise. It's not like they're going to attract any attentions, no matter what they look like. You have a point, so let's find a suitable residence and ask around. Oh, there's also kind of a food stall over there. If you're in the customer service business, maybe you're a little less glib than the rest of them. Can I ask you a few questions? Oh, they ain't looking. I smell a scaly one, but it is always slippery for that. It's the same kind of misters. Mrs.? We're new in town. We don't know anything about the situation around here. I would like to hear your story. Oh, no, no, no. I'm busy. Can't you see we're in the middle of preparing? You're cutting a very large piece of meat. A very large knife. What kind of meat is it? The only protos that we saw were the snakes I mentioned earlier, so are there ethical issues? Oh, come on, don't get me wrong, this is chimera meat. Kind of think of it, the often observed chimera had only a tail shape like a snake. Cool, that's right. It's like taking just the tail and eating it, right? No, I'll eat the tail too. It's a waste of meat. The only people who don't eat are our own kind, the snake dragon people. You have to eat everything else to survive. It's the law of the jungle here. That's a rule set by the Snake King. The Snake King? Is there a king in this land? It was I said I wouldn't talk, but then I got carried away. Okay, that's enough. Talk. Let me do my job. But I'm feeling a little into that with the amount of product. Go get me some chimera meat and I'll at least tell you what you want to hear. They're usually in the eastern forest. You have suddenly found your feet. You have good guts. I don't mind if you don't listen to me, but it doesn't mean that other people won't be honest with you. We're all struggling to survive. Maybe it's not this easy to ask, you know? We don't have a choice, let's go. It's hard for the brave to do these tedious delivery quests, isn't it? Okay, let's make it quick and get the information. What, did you bring this much? I'm not done yet. Seriously, with all this, we'll be safe for 3 days. It'll be sufficient payment for the information to tell us. What you no. You wouldn't make a mistake on your promise, would you? The boss is very scared when she gets angry, it seems. Well, okay, so what do you want to ask? What is state at this place? No, you said something about snaking. Let's start with that guy. Ah, the one who rules the land. He is harsh, terrifying, and strong. I've only seen it from a distance. It's the type that has skin with few skills like yours. The only difference between them and you is that they have two snakes growing out of their shoulders. Huh? My next question was going to be, do you know about the strange disease particular to this area? That's quite an interesting case, isn't it? Wait a minute. Is the Servant King named Sachard by any chance? Where did that whisk come from now? Oh well. What, you know him? Don't you? Yes, yes. It's the Servant King, Lord Sakark. Da Vinci. Sakark, he is a great figure of Pyrrhonian mythology. His name first comes to mind when one thinks of the Serpent Kings, a proper human history. It has two snakes spreading from the shoulders, which is too conspicuous a feature. I guess you can't go wrong with the Skark first. I guess I can share more information for that than that later. It's our opportunity. Now let's hear what we can from him there. And the Snake King, or whatever he is, he rules this land. No, I'm not a king. But I don't rule here. It's not like there's our taxes. Like a tax, though, you know. If you're new here, you don't know. Well, we'll find out soon enough. If you don't become one. Anyway, even though he's king, that one just regenes as the strongest and biggest snake here. There's one that rules person lay down. The weak gets eaten simple right. We who were born here before we knew it, keep this in mind and live desperate every day. To be eaten means to be exterminated, right? Maybe I was right to hide in the cave. I don't have any confidence in my strength, so I don't know if I'm safe for this. I'm now relieved to have a temporary position with a company that I can rely on. It's true. Zakark, the Serpent King. Is that the source of this creation of Singari? I think it's very likely, but I don't know if I can be so sure. Okay, now. One earthquake. Maybe stronger than before. Yikes. Oh shit, shit, here I come. So this place is to be today. What do you mean came? Isn't this just an earthquake? No wonder. I just told you this is like tax, you know. Master Sakar needs food every day. So comes the big master servant comes to devour the weak. That is us. I'm coming with the princess. Between diving into posts, I breathe in, I exhale. That is all. I will be just a blade. For the beloved snake. Coming Alana was. A snake has been summoned. My name is Kurohime. I am the one who crawls out to this land in the name of Servant King Sakark-sama. Behold, here are the mouth and eyes of the great Servant King. Behold, is the tongue of the great Servant King, and those are the fangs of the great Servant King. Now I ask you, snakes, where is he who is to be this king's sacrifice? Crawls out to this land, in the name of Servant King Sakark-sama. Behold, here are the mouth and eyes of the great Servant King. Behold, it is the tongue of the great Servant King, and these are the fangs of the great Servant King. Now I ask you, snakes, where is he who is to be sacrificed? What, that? It looks like it came out of the ground. Ridiculous large snakes, and... You guys, why are you standing there? Do you want to get eaten? Oh shit, I'm not going to make it in time to escape either. I'll lend you the back of the soul, so get your ass in gear. It seems the other side doesn't know this. Let's just take their word for it and hurry up. Very scary looking snake. It's actually scary, of course. That's like a part of King's set curry. That's what you're here to do. And you said that the Servant King needs daily food, in other words. Oh, that's the predatory dragon Arner was. I only heard about a princess call it that. The ones that the Snake King sends us to eat in order to feed us on a daily basis. An independent mouth, sort of. Where is that woman? I tell you, didn't I? The Servant King's namesake who doesn't move much from his castle. She's like a local supervisor, a princess who watches to make sure the predator behavior goes off without a hitch. Begging for her life is useless. That's just too scary. No one comes forward, right? Then, as always, I'll choose to sacrifice on my own. Oh, good, you didn't come this way. This is not good at all. The town and building over there are a mess. Keep quiet. It doesn't matter what they do as long as they don't get eaten. And when they're full, they'll go home. For you, this scene is an everyday occurrence. Yeah, I'm not sure. I go to other towns sometimes, so I don't always see them with my own eyes. It's a scene that takes place every day somewhere. Hiding and running away, like this and is a daily habit of ours. I mean, this is a joke of a habit. Eat food until you vomit every day. Drink until you lose consciousness every day. They work with dangerous machinery every day without clothes or hair tied up. They work every day under the blazing sun without drinking any water. As a doctor trying to make people healthy, there are certain bad habits that should never be overlooked. It is the worst kind of it. The more cases is better. It doesn't mean I have to foolishly create patients in front of me. Can't overlook it, right? Oh my god. It's true, there are still too many uncertainties, but I guess we can say so. It'd be a great way to get new information. Be careful if you do it. What do you mean you're going to do? Hey, why are you leaving? No, wait, don't do it. That's it. You. You'll come forward as a sacrifice. It doesn't seem to be the case. The opposite. The opposite. That's what we're here to do. Stop like the brave men we are. This apparently isn't complete possibility. Now, I personally think it would be better for me not to do it if I could. You see, they might be executed. Were you and a scupper person who defied the Serpent King? Be advised. If you have any trepidation or hesitation, retreat here and now. From the looks of it, there is only one complete dragon snake over there. It's also like it was just born. This Arnwas is the very power of the Snake King. Such a small snake can never win. If those being bitten by these jaws will inevitably end up in the belly of his king. Can't you stop it too? Foolish question. I'm the blade of the Serpent King. But now it won't be necessary for me to rend the sheath. Too much. Too little snakes. If you won't run away, be prepared. Too weak will be eaten. That's the inevitable fate of this world. You seem to be motivated. Sit back, master. Now let's see if this giant snake will give us any spectacular new wounds. If not, I hope you keep your mouth shut forever. I'm used to seeing just bites. I'm not excited about it. The woman who seems to be a servant, Kurohime. The one who seems to be a servant, Kurohime. It's possible they won't join the battle, but you can never be too careful. There's a lack of information just about the giant snakes. There's no doubt that is a threat. Please be careful and return the fire with care. I'm going this line. Wait, she has the icon of a master. Feels like an endurance bout. At full healed. Not only big, but strong. I'm not sure I want to be in the first village. Or nervous this is the right level to be in the first village. So what does that mean? Is something wrong, Ellie-senpai? I didn't know such a snake exists. How about trying to protect deploy instead of Bridgerton? Whether or not I can turn back Apollo, this is indeed quite a monster. I told you, you can't win. These little snakes are quite bold. Nevertheless, if they continue to do so, it would only be a matter of time before. You're in luck. His King Mo looks like a swollen belly today. And I think that time, by the way, someone else. No more sacrifice seems to be necessary. Let us return to castle. Taking lives of non-eaters in vain as sacrifice will only reduce the number of potential future sacrifices. Really, you can't stop them from eating the inhabitants. The serpent is a flesh eater. If we mistake the truth of this, everything will fail. Farewell. The expression I just saw for a moment. I knew it was a show your face and runaway type of combat event. It pisses me off. Well, but the promise behind that is the stronger, braver men will get back at you later. So what's wrong with that? Ellie Chan is still amazing with her spare time. I was so scared that I would be eaten at any moment, and I was so tired. I can't lift my arms anymore. Cute. It was a fierce battle right off the bat. I think it is natural that you're faded. So just to find a place where you can settle down and rest for a while. Do you have a place to settle down in that town? Not sure if there is any left though. Broken buildings collapse, walls, impassable roads. I see a ruined town. To be honest, I was very scared. What was normal when I arrived in this town? In just a short time, this happened. Oh, how did this happen? Because they were weak. Because they were all weak. So they messed me up. So they made you end it. Just like Bishone when she lived in the swamps of this Wulan. I don't like this. I said I don't like this. Well then, do I want to be strong? Do you want to be the doer? I feel like that too is different. But then I am. What kind of dragon do you want to be? And there was a sight. The newly born dragon made a small bewildered cry. Is somewhere we can rest? It's only been a few minutes, but that snake seems to have been on a surprising rampage. It's a mess everywhere. I don't know. As the nurses say, places to rest should be sanitary. I get the feeling that people are gathering. It seems to be over there. Maybe also plan somewhere you can sit back and relax. Then let's go there. Maybe Shone, leave me alone if you are spacing out. Well, sorry, please don't leave me. Gee, I'm kidding. Don't pull my tail. I guess I'm too tired to afford it. Well then. Yes, I'll take care of it. At least, senpai, no matter how senpai you are, yucky grass, it's not good. I'm not in trouble. I'm the caster. And I'm the one who prepared it. I don't know, but it still looks bad. Cute. Oh no, I can't squirm. You should squirm. Huh? Tasty. You should trust me. But I thought those were for eating. I thought they were for putting up. Oh, okay. Oops, correction. There was indeed a place for people to gather, though. It seems to be a not so desirable commotion, not just a wrestling square. Damn, it's over. It's over. The house we built has collapsed. Give it to me. I'll eat that meat. We'll do what we want. We'll do what we want. Not a single person was willing to stand up to the serpent that had just come up upon them, but residents who have the energy to rampage, it seems, are not missing. Panic short circuiting violent impulse due to desperation and so on. It seems that another theft is taking advantage of the commotion. Since there is no shortage of groups like that robber barons. Sai Tai, what do we do to stop? And I'm over here too. Don't overdo too much. Yeah. So, Griff. I like it. It's cool. You're not spitting poison either. That is true. I like to throw up something different every once in a while. Well, a poison and bad image. Keep beat. Speaking of which, can that little thing breathe or spit? I don't think I can do it right now. I feel like I have something stuck in my throat. Sorry, sister, they're from the neighborhood. I'm sorry to have bothered you. You know what I mean? It's the one from the meat stall I was at earlier. Are you safe? I'm glad to hear that. I'm the one who said that. I'm living on the edge of the Snake King's predator dragons, and then I'll find myself in a fight with these guys as well. You guys are rather militant, weren't you? Anyway, thanks for the help. Okay, that's what a righteous and heroic party should be too. They're not usually like this. Damn, you idiots. Come on, get up, get up. I guess you know. Hungry? Then there's a good place I'll show you. You guys are looking for a place to rest. There's a plaza out there. You can go there if you feel like it. I'll take your word for it. And no objections, I would like to sit down this time. Indeed, it seems that people are gathering in this plaza. What is there? There's a crowd of people standing in line, like they were surrounding something. And I think it smells good, but I can't really see it. Town after a giant snake rampage, a square where people were gathered. That of course must be the object of my interest. Right, where's the patient? I'm a doctor. Let me see. What is that smell? Hey, brother. No, okay. Don't go inside. We have enough to go around everyone, so if you want one, just get in line. Two more arrows. Is this a cookout? Oh my, it was a cookout. It sure smells good. Actually, from my position, I could see it from the beginning. Hey, if that's the case, so say so first. Then when you have seen the amazing spectacle doctor who always scolds his patients being scolded? Oh no, this delicious camera juice. I usually don't eat grass, but the grass in the soup has a great flavor. The house is gone, but it's here. Oh, are you guys one of my brother's guys? If you want it, you have to wait in line. We have food, so we are fine. Is it? I hope so. You can't have too much left over, and if you want some, don't hesitate to come and eat it. Oh then. Wait a minute, did your brother say something about a doctor earlier? I'm a doctor. I'm a doctor. That's just fine. There are some injured ones over there if you would like to check on them. Now, really, if you want, that's fine. Because I don't fully understand the physical structure and physical characteristics of the residents here. I know how much help I can be. Okay, master. Of course. Alright, conversely, everything will be an experimental treatment. I'll do my best, but don't complain about what happens, okay? Now that one different from the other serpent dragon people, are you a serpent by any chance? That's a possibility. There are too many serpentine dragons in that area for me to be able to serpent a bit. In that case, it would be someone with a snake connection like you guys. Forgot to mention that I had seen her face earlier when I first got out of town. As I reported that some types seems to be without skills. Then, by any chance, the stall owner earlier said, what was it, Mrs. Is that her? Mrs. something for sure. I'm not sure how I feel about that either, but I doubt it. Wonder if Escapulus is listening now. And I guess I don't. I'm the type of person who doesn't care about anything but treatment. Anyway, there seems to be no danger here, and I think there is enough space. Let's take a break and let us use the low corner of this plaza. Phew. I may or may not have been able to recover with Ellie-chan senpai's suspicious weed. I'm too tired and sleepy, yeah. You're sleeping standing up with your tail as a support. You're very dexterous. Ellie, don't give her strange grass. It's not a strange weed, it's a hero's remedy. It is done. Welcome back. Most of the injuries were minor. There's only something that could be managed by combining the snake crews I know and the human crews. There's nothing specific to snake dragon people at all. Isn't that quite a lot? Still sleeping. Are you sleeping? But the more I look at it, the weirder it gets. There's a dragon in the main body, and the shadow of its power takes the form of a serpent. I'm going to take one's keyboard here and do a sick check. Is indeed no. A closer look might reveal it's a disease. No suspicious that she's sleeping like this, drinking. It could be one of pathologies. And find out. Yeah, a sense of danger. Key. Aizen's couple in sleep with his foot look in space. Oh, good morning. What is the situation now? I was fast asleep, even though my lunch break was over, and it was already working hours. It's not like I'm on a verge of crisis because I'm making a resolution to fire a hyper new employee, is it? Don't worry, we're still on break. Maybe in a sense that is a close call. And I want Escapees who's been working for us to get some rest. Now it's time for a classroom lecture. Let's review the information we have obtained so far. Specifically about Skahart, the Serpent King. Most of us has heard his name but don't know much about it. I'll give a light summary of the story in the database. It's just a thing in the lore. I don't know what extent this consistent with the beings and singularities, but just for reference. Then the rest is up to Mash, my trusty assistants, please. Yes, we will take care of it. Now, let me tell you. Sakar is a wicked king who is recorded in the ancient Persian epic book of kings. There was a Pishis king in the desert named Mardis, and his Kahart was a son. His ambition for power was hidden within him, and one day the evil spirit, Iblis, whispered to him and he fell into the path of evil. He missed the king's mother's death at the pit and took his father's throne, as the evil spirit suggested. Pitfalls, huh? I feel a bit dumb, but that's an inevitable trap that even the bravest of us can't avoid. Sometimes there is a treasure chest at the end of the fall, so I had to jump in all by myself. They raised her an infiltrated country as a cook, Skar, who has become king. They served meat dishes that were out of this world and delighted the king. They were so delicious that one day King Skar decided to reward the cook. The evil spirit in the form of a cook wishes to kiss both shoulders of king. Then great serpents sprouted from the shoulders of the king who received the kisses. It's definitely a disease. It could be an infection that was transferred maliciously. Whatever the case, that snake should be cut out immediately. King Skar initially tried to do so as well. However, the mistake regenerated whether it was cut or not, and on the contrary began to rampage terribly. To bewilder King, the evil spirits who now appeared in the form of Dr. said, My king, that snake can never be mutilated, nor can it be killed. There's only one way to calm them down. The only way to calm them down is feed them human brains. One brain per animal every day. So, the king did so. Every day he chose to sacrifice from his own people and fed their brains to a serpent on his shoulder. And Sakar continued to rule his country in terror as the evil serpent king. Hehe. Sacrifice. Seems to be fit with the current situation too. I don't know if it's just two people a day. Let me add a few things from my end. Let's not forget Sakar is not just a king. The servant king Sakar is considered to be an incarnation and household member of the evil dark dragon Azitahaka of darkness in the Persian mythology, an immortal evil dragon opposition to God of the Light and his household and those who are linked to him. According to records of the magical world, it even once formed a dragon body. He may be a king in human form, but he is an extraordinary being. Azidahaka. That giant snake you saw earlier. It may have been as one half of the snake that grew on the shoulder of the king. It's part of the power of the famous evil dragon. Then its unusual strength makes sense. Yes, I did. Very strong, very scared. I can see why the townspeople had no choice but to flee. That's right. Not a single person tried to resist and fight. I guess they know firsthand that fighting is futile. Oh, oh, there he is. He'll be gone soon. I looked for you. Can I have a moment of your time? Oh, there he is. He'll be gone soon. I looked for you. Can I have a moment of your time? There is no point for me to be in a place where there are no patients. What do you want? You got a patient with a medical emergency? So I'll be back. No, not like that. I pulled him along, but he was gone before I could say anything. As a way of saying thank you, I made some rice porridge with the leftover broth. The guys here don't eat much, but you guys looked like you were going to eat. You can eat it all together if you like. Well, that's delicious. Is it okay? Unlike Escalades, I haven't done anything. I'm sure there's nothing you haven't done. I heard from a guy at the stall, he even calmed down the panicking crowd. Don't worry about it. It's just a thank you for all the help you've given us. I will take it. Haha, that's hot. Oh, it's so good. It brings tears to my eye. It stings. Haha, you're overreacting, aren't you? I'm glad to hear it though. You should eat a lot too, little one. It's rare for a snake to like rice porridge. A simple question: is rice grown here? I don't really understand that part either. There was once a place where something rice grew, and there was a snake who liked to collect it. It was given to me in barter like. So actually, that might not be rice. I mean, syrup porridge, sir. It's delicious, so it's not a problem. And that's settled. Let me ask you this: you're a servant, right? I wonder, maybe, but I'm not sure. Can you use the name Mrs.? I don't know about that either. It's just that sometimes people call it that on their own. The atmosphere of the place seems to be a bit like woman's home. I don't know. I know. What should I call you then? Guess so. Names are good as nothing but So for now, call me Ami-san or something. Ami-san, the me and Mrs. or Snake or some other origin. Hmm. Those two seem to have born in Japan, but their parents and appearance don't seem to be so different. Guessing is a servant related to snakes, but still unidentified. Okay, take your time for now. You guys seem to have come here recently for a reason, don't you? I often run into that kind of thing myself. I'm sorry it turned out like this. It was a disaster. She doesn't seem to be a bad person. I suppose I could explain about Claudia. We're not. I see. The singularity here solved us the singularity. You're still a kid, but you're a good one. Well, I found myself in the singularity. I'm just helping you for all my reasons. Is that so? I'm the same way. I just found myself here and I've been doing nothing but taking it easy until now. If you're in the same position, Bishone, would you be willing to help us? I? No, I can't do it. I'm sorry, but I'm not cut out for fighting. Well, I'm sure you're feeling it finally, but I'll be honest. I'm such a tiny snake that I am ashamed to say who I am or where I'm from. When I see a poor child, I can't leave him or her alone. I can only make unnecessary meddlers by making food like this. I'm sorry I can't help you, okay? Please tell us your story instead. It's a story, though, isn't it? As I said before, everyone is just struggling to survive. I mean, and so are the children. No one knows why they are here, what their role is. Think about it. We all have daily problems, but they are all tiny. I'm hungry. I want to eat more delicious food. I want a comfortable place to live. I can't sleep well. I have pain somewhere and itch somewhere. But beyond such petty worries, the biggest one is what should I do if I might be eaten someday? One thing, there is a sense of being greeted on someone's palm. That's the only thing they have all common. They're all in the same line of everyday problems. They're all connected. Oh, that is why if you're treated like bait by a snake, that is clearly not the same caliber. I guess a lot of kids don't rebel. They just run away, give up, or become desperate. And that is why. Well, I try not to think about things like, are we just bait for them? I think everyone is living in deceptive wave, as far as I can tell. What do you know about Sakart, the Serpent King, who is said to be Rua's son? Yes, that's right. Rumor has it that they are in the castle at the head. Yeah, people don't see it, but somehow they know it's a big snake under this ground. And that what's more, somehow the snake belongs to the Snake King. It would mean that the Snake King has physical dominion and control of the singularity. You think the residents understand that? That's why we feel like we are in someone else's hands from the beginning. Because that's part of the reason why we feel like we're in someone else's hands from the beginning. Hold on, like the story of the monkey and the Buddha. It is useless to fight against something too big. Even humans don't try to fight the earth, do they? So we're here to do something about it. A ridiculous large demon king defeated by a brave hero is a classic example of this, right? Yes, we are. We cannot give up, no matter how powerful the opponent is. The evil regime of the Serpent King's Sakar also comes to an end with the hero Faradon. We're going to have to go out there and fight. It is a step forward to know where the enemy is. By the way, if I had to name the current location, it would be the town of Teo. It may be a long road, but well, if you go out to the body, little by little, you'll get there somewhere. Where you're going, it's not safe, okay? I guess you can't stop me from saying that. You have to face a stubborn child, don't you? Be careful. From what I hear, the higher up the body you go in is snake land. What do you call it? It's an ecosystem of strong snakes because it seems to be like that. Hmm. No, or else we wouldn't be able to move or something like that. Sorry for being so vague. Anyway, if you're going to be firm. Yes, I am. I'm not sure it was a good idea. Just hearing about strong snake ecology and such makes my scale tingle. I'm shaking with excitement and looking forward to it. No, sir. Speaking of which, I was wondering, what happened to the little guy? You? Oh, this is also me and me. I'm not sure, but yes, like the other me. When he came out here, it was as if he was born again from an egg. Let me hold you for a second, okay? Oh, good boy, cute. Kippy. Ami-san, your hands are so nice. Stares at them. Yes, you really are newborn, aren't you? I understand, I'm not tainted by anything. It's just the beginning. Everything is going to be. One piece of advice. This girl, you can be anything you want to be. It's gonna be anything you know how they say a child has unlimited potential. That's exactly how I feel, so be confident and hang in. Is that so? This girl certainly doesn't look like she's going to grow up yet, but me. You'll be fine too. Even though the surface it looks like the same. You can change because the really important part of you is the same as her. You can grow up. I guarantee it. So that's fine. I feel somewhat aggravated. Yes, even if you're new employee, you can become a veteran if you work hard enough. Let's go for it. Good luck. See you later. Yippee. Well, it looks like we're running out of rice porridge, so I think it's time for me to leave now. It was very delicious. Be careful not to be taken as bait. The increase in the number of boring, stupid patient is spiteful event for me. I don't know, maybe they are worried about me. Whatever the case, I'm not ready to be eaten just yet. We'll make it work somehow. Are you going to stay in this town forever? I don't know, it depends on my mood. I always travel around aimlessly soloing in that rented place and then moving on to the next town when I got bored again. I like you guys anyway. I hope we can meet again somewhere. Oh wait, I forgot. I still had a question. Can I have one last one? Do you know anything about her, the predatory dragon? Oh, that girl. That girl. I don't know. I've only seen them from a distance, and I never spoken to them. I see. So yeah, I love to talk to you. That kid is kind of a. No, I'm not gonna do it. It's a little bad manners to talk about your imagination without permission when you are not present. You guys should listen to them when you get a chance. Okay then. I know a lot of work, but you got to do it in a good spirit. This kind of event. And this is the 16th. Chap Section 3 is on 16th. With 20,000 points. That'll be 5 a.m. for me. I guess we can stop here though.